Hey everyone. So late last night, about 9, 10 o'clock, decided we were going to take today and get up early and drive to Central Oregon to get this photo that I've been wanting to get for several years, and just never made it because these caves close down October 1st, next week. They're closed for winter to help with the bat population. There's something there, I'm not sure exactly what, so if you're at all interested in the trip to get there, it's not bad. I drove the Forerunner. Probably could have made it in. Actually, I know I could have made it in a much less capable rig. But if you're interested in that, the trip, I'll put a link in the description below to my other channel. That's more of the trip there. But this is just going to cover the photo itself once we got in there. So, kind of speed through the travels on this video. So enjoy. So here we are. Basically just hike up the trail, and you can't miss it. The trailhead, or the cave opening sign. Don't forget to sign in. Some important stuff that I've already read about not wearing shoes or clothing that were in other caves to help protect the bats. And there's the entrance. So let's go down there. All right, so once I got to the cave and hiked in, it's not much of a hike. You climb down the ladder, climb over some rocks, and you can get to the back. To the naked eye, obviously you can't see much, but once you set up the camera, things start happening. I was a little later in the day than I wanted to be, because I didn't know what the time frame for the sun to line up was. What I had read was incorrect for this time of year. So I believe there's supposed to be 3 light beams, and we only had 2. So nonetheless, set up in a few different locations in the cave to try to get the right angle. Set to f8, and I believe I ended up at a 30-second exposure is what I ended up doing at ISO 800. So that's what the shot looked like, obviously onto the camera. All right, guys. So we've been down here for about half an hour or so shooting. I know it's hard to see on the GoPro because it is really dark down here, but if we get, that's the shot we got, which is pretty cool. So let's pack up and head out. All right, so once we got home after a long day of driving, threw it into Lightroom, and there wasn't a whole lot of editing to do. Obviously, it was pretty dark, so we just had to bring up exposure a little bit, bring in some of the shadows, and start doing a little tweaking. I did a couple of gradients from the sides just to get rid of attention on the sides of the rocks. But aside from that, I will post the settings that I use to do this. I still don't have a good way to screenshot the process, but it was really pretty minor. There's nothing crazy on here. Wasn't a lot of masking or color adjustment. It's really close to what was out of the camera. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoy this. If anybody's interested in trying to go here next year and you can't find it on your own, hit me up. I've got all the GPS coordinates. I logged it today, and logged it in Gaia GPS, so I have the whole trip. And I'm happy to answer any questions. It's not a dangerous drive or hike by any means if you know what you're doing and you're just a little bit prepared. So thank you. See you on the next one.